second. Okay, so I've got the camera set up now so that we can see the art book. I do apologise about the angle. This is sort of the best way that I could get it all kind of on screen, so I'm just gonna have to kind of adjust as we go. But we can see the front cover, which is really nice. And then let's have a look at the first page. So, look at this. This is really nice. It is a lovely little Spyro in the Artisans land here with sparks. That's very gorgeous. And then we've got our first picture here. Oh, that's so cute. Spyro drawing all over one of the dragons. Adorable. Let's see. Oh wow, how gorgeous is this? Wow, so we've got the I think this is somewhere in Magic Crafters, maybe. That's lovely. And here we have the front page. We've got this one over here. That's Spyro and all of the dragons in the sky. I do apologise, I'm trying to get it into view. And then we've got the art of the Reignited Trilogy here, written by Mickey Nielsen, and the foreword is by Josh Needleberg. I'm not going to read any of this because it will take way too long, but we've got a kind of a table of contents here. So this is telling us what we're going to be seeing through the book, and then we've got a lovely art there of Spyro and all of his friends, and some enemies too, I think. Yeah. Alright, so I'm not going to read any of this because it will just take way too much time. But we've got a forward there, a little sketch of Spyro, and then we've got some promotional artwork here. Reignited Trilogy. I believe this was the poster. Got the introduction page that goes through a lot of information in there. Art style, philosophy. This is a very nice image. We've got Nasty Nog over there, and then we've got Spyro over this side, and some of the dragons as well. Some Norks. Very nice. And then Spyro, all about our main dragon. I'll have to give this a read after I film this. Heroes and villains. Okay, here we go. So we have got Spyro. There he is. The original design in the old games had this ribbed, scaly thing that went across his belly, and it didn't have the tapered shape that we created, and that was something we did consciously to give him a little bit more of the chest out feel. Like if you're a kid, you puff out your chest to make yourself feel stronger. And there's sparks. I really like that little design in the bottom there. That one. That's really cute. And here we have some of Spyro's friends. So on this page we've got Hunter, of course, Alora. I love Alora's design in the Reignited. I think that she looks really nice. legs. Very funny. Oh, look at this. This is toasty. So the first boss of Spyro 1 is just a sheep on stilts. I always really enjoyed this boss when I was a kid. I thought he was really funny. And there he is. They gave him such an intimidating design in the Reignited version. He looks much more scary. Dr. Shemp. Love this guy. Look at this guy. His booty. Sticking it out. There he is. And you flame him in his butt. That's how you defeat him. And we've got Blowhard. He is not quite as iconic, I don't think, as Dr. Shemp, but still a pretty cool design. They really changed his design in Reignited. He's more of just like a whirlwind in the original. And there's Riptail, that little guy, you know, got a little bit of a complex. I wonder why they kind of mixed Ripto in there with all of the Spyro 1 villains. Interesting. Metalhead, the robot. You defeat him by destroying all of his metal pylons. And this is Jacques. So when I was a kid, I used to not know how to say Jacques, so I would call him Jackies because I had no idea how to say it. And here we have Gulp and Crush from Spyro 2. I quite enjoy their redesign actually. They look quite good. I really like that. Looks awesome. And then some Spyro 3 villains here. We've got Buzz and Spike. A few more Spyro 3 villains. Scorch and the Sorceress. I think the Sorceress actually has a really, really nice design. She's a lot more interesting than an original design, for sure. A little bit more going on, you know. Okay, this is kind of the introduction to the dragons. So we're going to be seeing all of the dragons now. I love the dragons. I'm so excited. Okay, we're starting off with the Artisans Dragons. We have got Nesta. There he is. Nesta. And Delbin. Hear me out, everybody. Hear me out. These dragons are kinda attractive. Gavin. Oh, interesting. He wasn't going to be blue at first. He was kind of going to be brown, I guess. That's interesting. I like his tattoos that he has there. And then there's Gildas, a giant paintbrush. So imaginative. These are honestly the best part of playing the Reignited Trilogy, was just seeing all of these dragon designs. They are just so wonderful. We've got Lindar over there, Argus, Tomas. I really like Lindar. Oh, he's got all of his clocks, his hair actually, and his little goggles. I wonder if they're a reference to Jack from Jack and Daxter, because it looks very reminiscent of Jack. And we've got Oswin, Astor. Oh, I love this little one down here. That's so cute. This is cute. Devlin. And he's got a cake that he's made that says, "Thanks, Spyro." So cute. Giant wooden spoon. I like that one a lot. And he's got a cherry in his tail. That's really cute. I like that a lot. We've got Darius, Albin, Thor, and Alvar. They are so cute as well. I like he's got a skewer. That's funny. And the last few from Artisans on this page here, we've got Nevin and Nils. And then we're getting to the Peacekeepers. So the Peacekeepers is where they kind of have more of a warrior type of build. We've got Magnus here. He's a very big boy. Let's see who else we've got. Marco. He's got a big sort of halberd as well. I like the long design of him with his tail. And then we've got Trondo. He's got sort of almost like a I don't know what these are called, kunai I think, and then a dagger. Yeah, I really like that. Boris. He's very big. I love like just the shape of all of these dragons, like they're just really nicely drawn, really well done. And then we've got Conan and Gunnar. I really like Gunnar. He's cool. He has a cool head shape. Really, really nice. Ivor with his bomb. I like his little his pilot helmet, and then he's also got a little sort of attachment to his tail, which is a bit like a plane. Because obviously, I think he must struggle to fly because he's got some holes there. You know, there's a lot of thought that's put into this, clearly. On this page we've got Asher, Maximus, Alvar, and Ulrich. I really like how yellow Maximus is. They're all quite little, these ones. A little bit smaller. Dodo. I love his face. He's very snake-like with the bow and arrows. I love this one. This one's really nice. Andor and Ragnar. Tough guys. He's almost got like a hammer on his tail. And the last one on this page from the Peacekeepers is Enzo. He's got feathers, which is interesting for a dragon. Very nice. And now we're going to be going to the magic crafters. This is Kelvin. So they have sort of a wizard kind of feel to these designs. Eldred. I like his glasses. He's holding a lot of potions here. Whole smiley face on his wing with some equations. And I also I only just noticed this. He's got, instead of having horns, he has like almost like vials that are full of some kind of magic potion in there. That's really, really cool. And this one on this side is one of my absolute favourites in the entire game. I love this design. This is Lucas. It's just so lovely. The colour palette, the blue and the yellow just goes so nice. His horn design here with like the little spinning orbs in there. Oh, it's just so nice. And then you've got more on this tail. You've got like a map that's on his wing. Oh, it's just lovely. I love that design. That design is one of my absolute favourites. Altair. He's an old dragon. Bless him. And then we've got Cedric on this side. Oh, interesting. He was originally going to have Big Hat. I wonder why. I quite like the Big Hat, but they changed him to this. Baldar. Speedrunners will know this dragon in particular. There he is. He's got a nice cane and a nice hat. Xandar. Oh wow, I love his crystal wings. They're lovely. Wow, that's a really, really nice design there. That's great. Now we've got some headshots here. I do love how they just made them all so unique from one another. Is that dragon got an afro? Why did they do that? That's funny. And then the dragon personalities. They are so nice. I think my favourite one is probably I like this one. I like the colours. It's very nice. But I also quite like this guy down here. He's really cool too. Cyrus, Cosmos, Zane, and Centaur. I like Cyrus with all of his candles that he has. That's nice. Hexus. Wow, what a fantastic design this is. So involved. You've got the phoenix there as well, and then the cage on his tail. Some magic books and scrolls that he's holding. A nice little robe around him there. This design is very clearly a favourite. And then we're going to be going to the Beast Makers next, but let's have a little look at these last two from the Magic Crafters. We've got Ajax and Jarvis. And of course, everybody's favourite dragon design, Bobber. We love Bobber. He is so strong and big, and he has probably the best personality in the game. When you meet him, he is very, very humorous and funny. He has such a good personality. Everybody is very smitten with Bobber in the remake, myself included. Damon. So the Beastmakers is more of a sort of swampy vibe. So we're going to see a lot of probably greens and browns incorporated into the designs here. Cybrin. He's a big boy, he's got a big tummy. I like how it says spiral that's on his tummy here. That's nice. Siddiqui, that's very Spyro colour palette, isn't it? Bruno, Cletus, Claude. is the one that when you free him, he says, "Thanks for releasing me, Spyro, but I have to go," and then he just leaves. I think it might be him. It's pretty funny. Zeke. I like he's got snails on him there and a lily pad on his head. Jed with a staff. I like his necklace with the eye on it. Roscoe and Isaac. Lots of greens, lots of browns. And now we're into the Dreamweaver's world. We've got Latif. Very, very nice design. I love his feather wings that has all of the sparkly sort of magic in them there. And his little bedtime hat. That's so cute. His little slippers with the bells on. How cute is that? Mazzy. Very similar to Latif on this side. I wonder if they are related to one another, perhaps siblings. Oh, I love all of these dragon designs. They're so cute. Cubano with the little cup of tea there. Bakari with his little, oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see this very well on the camera. He's got little sheep slippers on. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Unica with the harp. So of course, with this being Dreamweavers, it is very sleep orientated. We've seen a lot of dragons so far that have sort of pajamas and sleepwear on. There's a harp there which is to send you to sleep and have good dreams. I like how his tummy is also like a sort of like a violin. Oh, how cute. Mudada. And they have a cute little fairy plushie. How adorable is that? So sweet. And Revelo on this side. Oh, he is lovely as well. He has got such a fun design. So he's knitting. It looks like he's knitting almost himself. And it looks like he's made of yarn. And he goes all the way around, and he's got the yarn there on his head. Even his wings are covered with sort of like crochet. That's awesome. He's really lovely. Yuseni, quite an Asian inspired design there. I like that. Kazoko with his little candle. Parity, Lutello. I like the colour palette a lot. This one here, he's got little hearts, it looks like, on his tail. Perhaps he gives dreams of love. Cassia. I like how he's sitting on like, I don't know, his tail's kind of spiraled around there. And he's got some incense. Sakomo, Apara, Azizi. They were all quite similar designs. Friends and enemies. Spyro the Dragon. So this is from the first game here. We've got some Nog designs. That's the big knock that you have to flame. Knock warriors. Balloonist knocks. Knock adius. Adius? Adius? I don't know how to say that. Knock musketeers. Cannon patrols. Toreadors. Foot soldiers. Gunners. Knock dudes. Electric knocks. Laser knocks. These are all so annoying. They're in the Beastmaker's world and they electrify the floor. And these ones have got the craziest hitbox ever. Like, there's no wind up on their attack, they just hit you instantly, it's crazy. Armored knocks, snow knocks, ski patrols. Knock gunners, knock survivalists. This was actually one thing I was slightly disappointed about with the remakes. They took away the Nox guns and replaced them with these sort of kind of like Splatoon guns with the paint inside. I thought that was kind of lame. Not commandos. Yeah, they used to have like AKs and maybe it's a little bit too violent for kids, but it suited the world that they were in. It really made it feel like, you know, it was one of the final levels before the last boss. So, gem thieves. They gave him a sick mohawk. Look at this dude. So cool. Oh, I love the wizards. They are so cute. The little green raincoat wizard is my favorite. Oh, I love him so much. So cute. The green and the elder wizard there. And the egg thieves. The egg thieves are terrifying. Oh my god, why did they make them so scary? Armor turtles. So this level that these armor turtles are from is from Dark Passage, and they are small in the light and then they go big in the dark, so they kind of change. Balls and beasts. These beasts are much more scary in the original PlayStation 1 version. They really don't look anything really like them. Sleeping dogs. Oh, they are so cartoony. Boars and sheep. I suppose I always thought that they were rams. Fools. They are so annoying. And these ones are the same. When they are big, you can't hit them. You can only hit them when they're small, I think. More fools on this side. Armored horrors. That is the most sick name of all time. Nose question mark. Hands like a crab. Nightmare beasts. They are from the shark level. Pueblos. They took some liberties with redesigning some of these. Pretty cool though. Druids on this side. I love the noise that these make when they go wow, 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 wow. And this is the other creature from the Dark Passage level. So this is when you're in the light, they're small, and this is when they go big. They kind kind of turned them into a chihuahua in the remake. In the PS1 version, they're like these yellow, cute little dogs. And they're called the Demon Dog. They used to really scare me when I was a kid. We've got the Banana Boys. And the Strong Arms here. The Cupids. I really don't like the redesign for the Cupid. I much prefer the kind of devil look that it has in the original. Oh, money bags, here we go. Friends and Enemies, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, or if you're from the UK or PAL regions, Gateway to Glimmer. There he is. I hate you, Moneybags. You're such a menace. Bommo. Did they not change his name in the remake? I'm sure, didn't they change his name to just Bob? Maybe when this book was being printed, they hadn't decided that yet. I really prefer this design with his eyes. It looks much more like the original than this. Riflemen and guards. Robot pterodactyl. Oh, this is what Ripto rides on in the final fight. Yeah. Oh, the gem cutters. Look how cute they made them. This design is actually pretty good. I quite enjoy this. This is great. Colossus Yeti, Robot Gulp, Zoe. Some people call her Zoe, but I always called her Zoe. Breeze Builders. Yeah, this is where Spyro goes into a few levels where the Breeze Builders are fighting against the Land Blubbers, which are over on this page here. And he basically just fights for both sides, which is really funny. Got the Land Blubbers here, which are like worms. Private Romeo. There's a bit of a love story going on between one of the Breeze Builder birds and one of the Land Blubber slugs. It's pretty cute and very silly. Serpents. Oh, I think that these are from the Speedways. The Maya, I love the Maya design and Basil design. I think that they're so funny and cute. Like the big nose popping out. I really, really like these a lot. I like it when you do Basil's orb minigame and he goes, wahoo. I love that sound clip. Satyrs. Now, they made these look quite suggestive, didn't they? Like, look at that face that he's pulling. They knew what they were doing with these ones. The Alchemist and the Fawns, like, they really knew what they were doing with these. Look at this. Look at that fawn design. Tell me that they were not trying to say something. Fairies eating good with the Spyro Reignited. Gear Grinder Thieves. They made them a lot less kind of hench in the remake. Gear Grinders. Gear Grinder robots. People talk about it all the time, but these are very reminiscent of Ratchet and Clank. The colour theme, like the yellow against the green and brown clothing, and then the massive wrench, and then obviously a little robot. I don't know if Insomniac already had an idea that they were making Ratchet and Clank at this point, but it seems very reminiscent. Lava lizards and the ice wizards. I really like the ice wizard design with the spikes there and the icicles. Armed thieves. Shielded armed killer bushes, earth shapers. So they are from the level where they Fracture Hills, that's the one, Fracture Hills, where you have to do the most annoying minigame with the alchemist. Oh my god. Canyon Speedway Bikers. That's pretty cute. It's like a possum, kinda. Handel and Greta. I never liked the weird child designs in Spyro 2. I don't know why. They always just gave me the ick. I really don't like them. Agent Zero, Warlocks, and oh my god, George, my sweet boy. I wish there was a bigger picture of him. Oh my goodness. My child, George. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. I love George. Queen Finny, Dolphin Spectators, Fish Spectators, Sunny Beach Turtles. Capybaras. Oh my god, they are capybaras. No way. I never knew. From the Speedways. That's so cute. Farmer Appleby with the Robotica Farms. Oxen, yaks, camels and goats. Just some nice little designs there. The fodder, yeah. So in Spyro games, when you take damage, to get your health back, you can flame or charge some of these fodder and they'll give you a health point back. Some more over here. I love that pig. That pig is amazing. My favourite is the pig. And I like the starfish as well. Okay, friends and enemies, Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Here we go. This is from the third game. So we've got some Rhinox here, different designs. Now Spyro 3, I don't have as much knowledge on, so you'll have to forgive me because I never had it as a kid, and it is by far my least favourite of the original trilogy. So we got some more here. Hockey design. Some more on this side. So they're basically almost the same, it's just they're wearing different clothes and stuff. Crazy Head, it was a possum, I think. Big Chicken, Egyptian Dogs, Folly, Rhinoc Ball, Bartholomew. I like kind of how they gave him an edgy teen vibe. Like he's got his mobile phone and he's kind of got that like edgy thing going on. Dino Mines Rabbits. Giant rabbits. It looks kind of out of place, I think. Especially these cows. They look so out of place in my opinion. Country Speedway cows. Fireflies. This has got the really annoying minigame, I remember that. Motorboat bears. Sunrise Spring Lions. I had no idea that these things were lions, by the way. I thought that they were bears. Like in the original PS1 version, they look like bears to me, but they're lions. I never knew. Baby dragons. So they made them a little bit different from one another rather than them just being the exact same model, just color swapped like they are in the original, which is quite nice. Blue flies, flying beavers, bumblebees, butterflies, crystal flowers. I don't know, I just feel like Spyro 3 kind of was a little bit more bland on the enemy front. The world of Spyro. Okay, we're going to be looking at some world now. The Dragon Realms. Okay, so we're going to be looking at some of the hubs. We've got the Artisans land here. Very, very nice. And there's another one. Artisans. Very nice. It's just so gorgeously rendered. Stone Hill on this side. Dark Hollow. Town Square. I love this. This one's really nice for Dark Hollow. Toasty. And on this side, Sunny Flight. I think the colour palette is a little bit better in the original. I don't remember it being a lot of greens and blues. Peacekeeper's Home World. There we have the home world there. Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern, one of my favourite levels. I like any kind of snow, ice aesthetic in video games. They're always my favourite. Dry Canyon and Cliff Town, which are very similar vibe to one another. Night Flight, probably the prettiest flight level in Spyro, I would say. Dr. Shemp. This is where we fight Shemp, and you, every time you hit him, he goes to another pedestal. And this is the Magic Crafters homeworld here. Alpine Ridge. Wow, this gets a double spread. They must have been really proud of this one. Alpine Ridge is quite a big level, to be fair. High Caves. Another double spread here. A very gorgeous level. I like High Caves. I really, really like the music in High Caves. Crystal Flight. Oh, I do apologise, you can see my keyboard a little bit there. I was trying to hide it. Wizard Peak. Blowhard. Peacemaker's Homeworld next. Terrace Village, probably my least favourite level in the entire game, honestly. I just find all the enemies to be like so annoying and obnoxious. Yeah, just really don't like this one much, and I think the music isn't that good either. Misty Bog, a notorious level for being pretty tricky because of the frogs and the bush enemies that eat you. Treetop's probably the most notorious level for people not being able to find all the gems and the dragons because of all of the supercharges. This one is actually really nicely redone in the remake. I think that I actually like it more in the remake. Wildflight. Metalhead. Dreamweaver's Homeworld. I don't remember it having that building at all. I don't know if in the original it had a red roof. They might have changed it for this version. nice in this one. Shark. Haunted Towers, Icy Flight. Nasty's World, here we go. Twilight Harbour over there. Knock Cove. Nasty Knock, there he is. Nasty's Loot. I do enjoy how he's got a picture of himself there with loads of fan letters. Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. There's Dragon Shores there. Summer Forest. Colossus. Glimmer and Idle Springs. They don't look too dissimilar from one another. I think that's one of the main issues of the remakes, is that the colour palette isn't quite the same as the original. Sunny Beach. Horicos. Oh, I like how they put one of the silly little guys there. I like these guys. Aquaria Towers. This looks very, very gorgeous. Very nice. Crush's Dungeon. Look at little baby Spyro down there. Ocean Speedway. Autumn Plains. Breeze Harbor. Skelos Badlands, or Skelos Badlands, I had no idea how to say that. Crystal Galatia. Zephyr. Wow, this is Zephyr, it doesn't look anything like Zephyr. It's very green. Fragiles. Scorch. Magma Cone. The level that has the most banging music in it. Metro Speedway. Shady Oasis. Icy Speedway. Gulps Overlook. I'm kind of just getting through all of these right now because this book is so long. Winter Tundra next. There we have the home world. Winter Tundra. I always love winter levels. Cloud Temples. And Mystic Marsh. Robotica Farms. Metropolis. Canyon Speedway. Ripto's Arena. Dragon Shores. Love the roller coaster. That is the dragon. That's amazing. That's really nicely done. Forgotten Realms, Spyro Year of the Dragon. I like the Crocs. Sunrise Spring. Cloud Spires. Molten Crater. Seashells Shore. Buzz's Dungeon. Mushroom Speedway. Sheila's Help. Midday Gardens. Spooky Swamp. Bamboo Icy Peak, Enchanted Towers. Every speedrunner's favourite level, by the way. Country Speedway, Sergeant Bird's Base, Spike's Arena, Evening Lake, Frozen Altars, Lost Fleet, Charmed Ridge, Fireworks Factory, Honey Speedway, Bentley's Outpost, Scorcher's Pit, Midnight Mountain. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love that one. Starfish Reef, Crystal Island, Desert Ruins, Agent 9's Lab, Haunted Tomb, Dino Mines, Sorceress's Lair. There she is. Credit paintings. Oh yeah, so when you beat Spyro 1, you get a cute little credit painting at the end of the game. And they're all so cute. So we've got Spyro drawing here. Spyro baking. Or ruining the cake, I suppose. Spyro acting. These are really charming. Spyro cooking, not very well. He's very mad. Spyro, I think, designing things, it seems. A movie star, look at him. He's got his, like, frappuccino, whatever that is. It has a unicorn on it. He's got his mobile phone and his sunglasses on. Sparks is chilling out here as well. And then this is like the barista, I suppose, taking his order. That's really funny. I like how he's got earplugs in his horns. That's so funny. Spyro trying to sculpt here, and he's just making himself Spyrocles. Spyro trying to help, but not really doing a very good job of it. Oh, Spyro broke something. Oh, he's so sad. Spyro jamming out on his electric guitar. Not too impressed. And then the last one here. Spyro seems to have broken this giant clock. Not too impressed. And then I think we are on to the credits here, so the acknowledgements. We've got a lovely picture here of the team, artist credits, and that's it. Got some more details here about the book. And then we finish. Oh, it's a lovely image here. We finish with a lovely image of one of the crystal dragons, and we can see the balloonist in the background there. What a lovely way to end the book. And there we have it. That is Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy art book. It's a really nice art book. I definitely recommend it. I got it, I think I got it for like £30. It wasn't that bad at all. I'll give you one last look at the back cover here, and one last look of the front. There we have it. Thank you so much everybody for watching this video. I've really enjoyed it. I hope that it has been not too bad to look through because the camera angle's been a little bit strange, but I'm so sure that we'll get there eventually. So yeah, I will see everybody on the next ASMR video. I'm not sure what we're doing for it yet, but I hope that everybody has a really, really nice rest of the night, and I will see you all